Last time I told you about Zaha Hadid, her backgrounds, her philosophical life, philosophical beliefs, her famous works, and her awards. But here's the second architect that I want to talk about. A Japanese one, in fact. Let me introduce you Tadao Ando. Ando Tadao in Japanese. He is born on the 13th of December in 1941, born in Minatoku, Osaka in Japan. Although he is self-taught, he is one of the leading Japanese architects and is one of the best to use the minimalist approach in contemporary architecture. So big, so not much to work on, but it allows you to think about the surroundings that you have. He actually worked as a boxer and a fighter before settling into the profession on architecture, although he had no background in the industry. Now, if you wonder, how is a boxer how is a boxer able to go to architecture, although being self-taught? I was never a good student, he said. I always preferred learning things on my own, outside of class. Self-paced learning, so to speak. When I was about 18, I started to visit temples, shrines, and tea houses in Kyoto and Nara. There's a lot of great traditional architecture in the area, and as I was studying architecture by going to see these actual buildings, I also read books about them. That's what he said. So basically, classes bore him. Now for his philosophical beliefs. His body of work is known for its creative use of natural light, and for structures that follow the natural forms of the environment, rather than conforming to the constructed space of a building. His work has been described as having a haiku effect, a Japanese poem, and is also being tied to Zen philosophy. He also stated that if you give people nothingness, they can ponder what can be achieved from that nothingness. Now for his famous structures and designs, one of which is the Sumiyoshi Row House. Here's the facade, here's the layout plan, and here's the example of the interior. Another one is the Rocca housing. This, I believe, is one of his most famous, if not the most famous. This actually withstood one of the greatest earthquakes. I can't remember the dates because I'm that forgetful. Ground view, starting from right to left, ground view, bird's eye, and layout plan. Here's the Osaka Culturarium Temple Zone, the oval, the layout plan, top view, and interior. Now here are his achievements. Alright, that's it for me, and thank you for reading and listening.